Hey guys, it's Adam and Kristina. We're in Vilonia, Arkansas. We're out flea marketing. We are at Vilonia Treasure Chest, and it's actually a cousin of mine that owns the place, her and her husband. So we're gonna go in, check it out, see what all they have, and
fingers crossed.
Yeah, and just follow along, and we'll see what they have.
to the favorite part of the video for me, and that is showing you what we bought while we were out and about. Now, 2 of these bags weren't from the flea market you just saw. These 2 bags are from the place that we talked about in our last video in Ozark. It's called Early Birds. And so they have really great deals. We would have shown y'all what it looks like in there, but it's so small. And the owners are like right there. And so we're a little leery of going in without talking to people. And it was just so small. There was a lot of people in there, so we didn't want to end up catching somebody as they're shopping. We try not to get other people in the videos because, you know, I don't know if that's like some kind of copyright thing or what, but I just don't think it's very nice to get other people in your videos. So let me go ahead and show you what we got from that store. Let's see. Alright, so first things, alright, this piece. So this is an Anahoot, or Anahoot, I'm gonna massacre the last name. It's like Birkensteiler or something like that. It is ruby flashed. It is a footed candy dish bowl. It's very beautiful, very rare. It's made in Germany. That's why the name sounds so crazy. It was really good condition, really good shape. These go for a lot online, and they had this marked pretty low, so that we're able to make a little money off of it. It's a very good condition. Again, it's German German crystal, and so that's this piece. Okay. All right. Now on to our next thing. I think this is both pieces. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh, I just now noticed there's some kind of sticker in it. Okay, so this is part of it. Then this is the other piece. And I'm sure this looks very, very familiar to you. This is what they call a Hershey Kiss candy bowl. They're pretty common. A lot of people have their own takes on these. This isn't one done by Hershey. As you can see, it has a sticker in it. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. It is, let's see, it says Shannon Crystal Designs of Ireland, handcrafted lead crystal. Oh, well, I'll be. So I'm going to have to do some research on the maker. But these always go for quite a bit online. I wanted one just to add to my collection because I see a lot of people have them. And Christmas is coming up, and what better than, you know, Hershey Kisses in your stockings, and, you know, for Christmas, you know, they used to make them in like they make them in the red, green. What are the colors? Red and green and something. I don't know. I grew up with a commercial where they like rang them like bells. So Hershey Kisses kind of mean Christmas to me. I know I'm odd. Okay, so on to the next bag. Again, this is still from the shop that we went to called Early Birds in Ozark, Arkansas. This lamp is a milk glass quilted pattern lamp is what it's called. So this lamp was there, but it was for decor only. So that basically tells us that this lamp does not work. We got a really great deal on it because it does not work. And my husband happens to work on these and fix them. So we're going to make this a really good deal once we're done with it. I really like it. I think it's cute. I really don't want to get rid of it, but we all know how I am. I like to buy things that I love. That way, if you don't buy them, I can keep them, and I have no problem with that. All right, on to the next thing. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I remember this now. Okay, so this is anchor hawking. These you see a lot online, but I wanted one, just like with the Hershey Kiss. I wanted this one too. This is a anchor hawking milk glass candy bowl. It has the grapes and leaves motif on it. This is, I believe, mid-century. It's in really good shape, no chips, no nicks. And I got a really good deal on it. They sell for probably double what I paid for it. It even has the maker's mark on the bottom, the little anchor for anchor hocking. Really cute vintage piece, really pristine. I'm glad I got to add this to my collection. I like milk glass, if y'all haven't noticed. I do happen to end up getting a lot of milk glass. Milk glass sells really well too, guys. In case y'all ever wanted to get into this, milk glass items sell really well. So do EAPG items, which is early American pressed glass. That was made anywhere from like 1850 to early 1900s. And they come in all kinds of different patterns. They're really collectible too. Collectible, not collectible too. So you'll see I end up with a lot of those pieces over time. All right, now you're going to be able to see what I got from the shop that you just went in with us at. So first things first, because I haven't even got to go through it yet, I want to go through this. So this was labeled as crochet scarves. This is not scarves. These are vintage hand crochet tablecloth table runners, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna look. I know one's a table runner. I did look at that. And when I seen it was a table runner and then it was vintage crochet, I was like, and the price they had on it, I was like, yeah, no, this is going home with me. It's kind of like grandma used to make in a way. And so let's see what we got here. And these sell really well too. For some reason, people love vintage crochet, vintage quilts, things like that, which it makes sense. I like them too. So let's see what we got. So first things first. Oh, this is different. What is this one? I didn't see this one. This is a round tablecloth. Oh, it's a little raised right there. I may have to flatten it out or iron it or figure out why it's doing that. Or maybe that is a scarf. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that considering I haven't washed this yet. But but anyway, so yeah, as you can see, it looks like a round tablecloth to me. They would put this on a round table. You know, my grandma had a lot of them. I think everybody's grandma did. They get those cheap wood tables and they put a regular tablecloth down and then they put this over the top and they put all their little stuff on it. So there's one. So let's see what we got. I know there's a table runner in here. This is the table runner. And this is what sold me on it. Because this is, how cute is this? I mean, I could see why somebody would think this is a scarf, but this is clearly a table runner. And it's awesome because if y'all watched my previous video where I was styling the Thanksgiving table or buffet and table, it would have been perfect to put here on this buffet. But that's why I've been on the lookout for them. It's because when I do those videos, I'd like to use my own pieces. That way, everything you see featured in my videos are actually on my shop, which is, again, Etsy.com. I have to think of how to pronounce it. I keep telling myself, remember etc. You know, like etc., like extra. And you'll use that sound when you say it. And so I have to stop and actually think about the sound before I say it. I know, very, very sad. Oh, doily. 2, 3. Oh, it looks like another doily that is different. Okay. All right, cool deal. So it looks like there are 3 vintage doilies. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. And again, for the price that I paid for this box, it is well worth, or not box, but bag. This alone paid for this bag. So, and then this is the other one. This is clearly, looks like a little bit newer. It's not got that yellow look from aging and things like that. But it's really cute too. And I'll probably sell that separate from the other 3 since the other 3 matched. But again, this bag paid for itself. Oh, that's really cool. Sorry guys, this is the first time I'm seeing all through it, so I was really excited to look at it. Alright, so on to the next thing. Again, if you like any of this stuff, you can go to my shop. Also, go to my shop and favorite it. You may not like what I have there now, but if you favorite my shop, it'll actually send you notifications every time I add stuff. And I try to add something every day or every couple of days, even if it's 1 or 2 things. That way it helps keep my shop rotating and active. Again, it's arpeddlerwagon.etsy.com. And so, let's see what we got the next thing for. Oh, yeah. I know we still have the price on there. Where's the, let me see. Hold on, it says in a piece. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was in another thing, if I remember correctly. I think I found it. Okay. Alright, so, I'm going to show you this, and I'm sure you'll figure out what the rest of it is. So this is one piece, and if you haven't figured that out, it is a vintage decanter. I thought this was beautiful. It's cut glass, it's diamond point. There's not any flaws in it. It's gorgeous. And for the price I paid, I'm definitely going to get my money plus some on it. It was a very good investment, I think. Very good piece, very cute, very heavy. So this is a solid glass right here. Very, very beautiful piece. All right, so that's empty. I'll look at this other thing that's in this box. So this bag. So this piece right here. This is Silver City Company. This is a company, I believe they were in Connecticut, if I remember correctly. So some of the pieces in the 50s were overlaid with silver. But they also did another mass production of silver overlay in 1970 something when they did a merger with another company. Either way, it's still very collectible, and so it was a great price, and I picked it up. And then when I got to the checkout counter, I noticed the feet are chipped on it. I don't know if y'all can see where my feet are chipped on there, but the feet are chipped, which is sad. But even if I can't get a little bit out of it, I'll just sell it for what I paid for it, because it's okay. I did pay a little bit cheaper than the sticker price. That's another good reason I like to go to flea markets. You can always kind of haggle a little bit. I got a video coming up in a couple of weeks, or maybe next week, of the last place we went to. And I did some wheeling and dealing in that place, and that's going to be an amazing video. So y'all need to like and subscribe so that you can see that one if you like these unboxing videos, because that one is a major haul with a lot of major finds that I am so excited about sharing and showing everyone and getting listed on my shop. So again, Silver City Company. And like I said, go to my shop, favorite it on my AR Peddler Wagon. And then if you don't like something that's in there now, doesn't mean you won't like something I eventually list. Because as I'm showing you these things, sometimes it takes me a while to get them listed, and you may see something today and it not be on my shop yet. So that way, if you favorite my shop, you'll get notified every time I make a listing. And so let's say you go on there tomorrow and this is not there. Well, don't worry. Just click the love button, the little heart button, and favorite my shop on there. And then whenever I do listings, it'll notify you, and you'll be able to tell when it'll come up, so that if you want to order it, you can. Or if not, if you just want to look at it and see my pictures, because I take a lot of effort into putting my listings together. All right, on to this next thing. Okay, so this, I don't want y'all seeing that. That's my price I paid. So this is an EAPG piece. Goodness gracious. Oh, I cannot get my words out. EAPG piece. Okay, and again, that stands for Early American Pressed Glass. It is in a starburst pattern. This is highly collectible. This stuff is very collectible. It's in very good condition. This is what they call a pedestal candy dish. It almost looks like another punch bowl stand in a way, but it's not. I was making sure I didn't buy another one of those because it almost looks like Imperial glass, but it's not got the sawtooth look on it. Imperial glass has a lot of what they call sawtooth on their pieces, and even though this does have some of that, Imperial glass, their sawtooth is like sharper. It's more like, it's pointier, I guess you could say. I don't know how else to say it. But there's a distinct difference in Imperial glass and just regular EAPG glass. Which Imperial glass is an EAPG glass, but it's different. It's a little bit pricier, but the cuts are deeper and they're just more brilliant and they're just beautiful. There's a reason. If you ever see a true Imperial glass piece, I have a piece on my store. It's a punch bowl stand or bowl stand, and it's gorgeous. I mean, the cuts are just pristine, crisp. It's beautiful. So again, EAPG, like I said, you'll find a lot of those on my shop. EAPG is highly collectible, so I tend to get a lot of those pieces. All right, so on to our next thing. All right, so our next piece, okay, this is it starts with a P and I cannot think of the name. It's made in Indonesia. It's a pressed glass. It's a tray. This is only probably from the 70s, 60s or 70s, but it's still really collectible. It's still a really pretty piece. If y'all can see, it has kind of like a sunflower design in the middle. I don't know if y'all can see that too clear. If not, you can always go on to my shop. It has little feet. It was a really good price, and I know I'm going to do really well on this piece as well. Again, it's not an EAPG piece, but it is as collectible. You have like candy bowls made in Malaysia, Indonesian glass, and Malaysian glass is collectible in and of its own right. So I believe that is all I have for you today. Like I said, in a couple of weeks or maybe even next week, we'll be posting a video from a place we went to in Alma. And I'm really excited. So like and subscribe if you like these videos and you like watching the unboxing if you've not already done so, because you're not going to want to miss that episode. I have a lot of pieces that I found and a lot to go through, and a lot to share. My husband kind of likes the way I do things because I like to tell you the history of pieces, and I think that's part of the fun in this is I can tell something might be valuable and I'm like, I don't know much about that, but I think that's worth more than what I'm seeing on it. And so I pick it up, I do research on it, and 9 times out of 10, I'm right, except for the stupid Pioneer cupcake tray. Yeah, if you missed that, you gotta watch my Thanksgiving table styling video to understand what I mean on that. But otherwise, I think that's all I have here for you today, and we'll see you next week.